Hi, Arvin. This is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and thanks so much for linking in and getting back to me so quickly. Sorry about not having my camera on right now. I'm just not in the office and the background's not set up for it. But I wanted to give you a quick little demo of Win My Vote and how it works. So the two things, one being the National Student Parent Mock Election. We partnered with that foundation in 2016 to be their online version of the mock election. They were around since 1980. It was all paper, but they had a pretty deep, curriculum with tests and quizzes and exercises and all that. But the foundation hasn't been funded the last couple of years or last couple of elections. And the board, I think, there's maybe one person left on the board. So moving forward in 2018, they'll be or will be 100% online version of the mock election. So we're going to redesign the site a little bit so that teachers can go there, they can sign up. It's totally free. There's no personal information. It's just sign up. You put your zip code in, which will put you in a certain school district, and then it's just name of school, name of teacher. If the teacher wants to go down to that level as far as knowing how their class votes versus knowing how their school votes versus knowing how their school district votes. The kids sign up with just an email or social media account, and then they fill in those couple of quick things, and then they get their ballot. And this is here's their ballot right here. They have a little comment board where they can share comments, and it's just again on that zip code. They can watch debates. They can click on the candidate profile, and they can hear directly from the candidate themselves.
I would feel terrible if Donald Trump gets elected, and terrible if Hillary Clinton gets elected. Donald Trump says despicable things, but Hillary Clinton has a
and just to let you know, we have the candidate profile is redone now, where they have lots of issue statements. We're having 6, 8, 10 different issue statements, but here they can create videos or text or images on different issue statements. And again, I'll give you an example of.
Hi, I'm Jill Stein. If you think corporate personhood is a bad idea, just wait for corporate nationhood. In fact, right now, the Obama administration and bipartisan supporters are trying to ram through Congress a secret global deal, the Trans-Pacific Partnership.
So, with that, you can either, favorite this candidate here if you want to vote for them, or you can go back to your ballot and you can favorite the candidate there. And you'll see the candidate will move into the first position. Now these percentages, this ballot's actually a real ballot from the National Student Parent Mock Election, so you won't see the percentages change. There's too many votes there. But you see the percentage change there, especially if it was just one classroom, or if it was just one school. And again, there's ways of doing that kind of on the back end if they want to do that. But they can kind of have a running track of that, and then they can obviously get the vote count at the end. But they can do that. Obviously they want to look at some other candidates, and then they can scroll down through the different candidates. And we can again set it up it's all set up by different states, and we can do some, we usually do like 3 or 4 propositions, or what they've done in the past is questions. And those questions have been things like, socialism versus capitalism, and they have little arguments and debates back and forth, and then they vote on, on those types of issues, or gun control or whatever. But we can talk about that later. But that's about it. Again, it's totally free. It's real simple. We're trying to make it as easy as Facebook with the ballot, where you just go up there and you can look at some candidate profiles and vote, and share with friends on social media if you want, and all that. So I would love to talk with you about that. It's totally free. We're not looking for any money or anything like that. The thing that you could do for us would be to put a link or something on your homepage, or send out an invite to your members or your database or your email list or whatever, promoting it, just saying, hey, this is a student parent mock election, you guys are invited, it's free, go check out the website and all that. They wouldn't be looking at this website, they'd be looking at the National Student Parent Mock Election website. This website right here, and we're actually going to redesign this a little bit as well. But they'd have a link on there that would say sign up for the mock election and get your ballot here and that type of stuff. The other thing I was going to talk with you about is that I noticed on your website, your organization's website, it talked about advocating for certain bills that were, I think that were either in the state legislature or possibly on ballots. I wasn't really sure, but it looked like you were an advocacy group, and I didn't know if you guys could, advocate for certain candidates and propositions and measures and those types of things. But if you can, I'd be interested in talking with you about becoming what's called a trusted source. Again, it's totally free. You have an organization page, like a group page on Facebook, but the difference is that you then go through and you can have, which I'll show you. You can have. Oops, sorry about that. It would look similar to this, although again we've redone it a little bit. But you'd have, featured endorsements here, and these would be a list of candidates that you guys would endorse or propositions that you endorse. And again, this is kind of a demo site, so it's not fully built out, and we're going to update it in about a next month or so it'll look completely different, but it'll function the same way. But anyway, we'd love to talk with you about it. Again, the way that we look at partnering with you would be simply for you guys to promote it, have it on your site somewhere, or send out an email to your list saying, go to this site, sign up, et cetera, et cetera. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.